Homegirl left the office and came back with this. I have a total of, hold up, let me count for you. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. I personally have suffered from sensitive skin for almost my entire life. My mom would tell me stories of how as a baby I used to get really, really bad diaper rashes, and my mom had to go through so many different brands of Pampers and diapers to try to find one that wouldn't irritate my skin. And finally she used the brand Pampers, which is the most expensive brand, and she likes to joke around that I have expensive taste because I needed expensive diapers. But like honestly, that was the only brand of diapers that would not break me out in a diaper rash. As a kid, I was that person that if I wore like fake earrings, my entire earlobe would turn red. It would start to ooze and itch. So like my mom had to get me real jewelry. My skin was always dry. After I became a little older, I want to say like high school, college-ish, the eczema really started to like kick up, and I noticed that different things would cause it, like stress would cause it, the weather would irritate my eczema. If it was too hot, my skin would get angry. If it was too cold, my skin would get angry. And I used to get patches all over my skin and my body. It kind of looked like bumps, like little bumps, like almost like a reptile. Like I don't even know how to explain it. But I used to get it in like all of the joints on my body. So like I had it on my wrists, on both wrists, on the palm of my hands, this part of my arms here, my elbow, the back of my knees, my ankles, a little bit around my belly button. I had really, really, really bad eczema within the past 6 months in my ears, and that was really bad. Like I was scratched so badly to the point where like my ear canal would literally swell and like ooze. Like sorry, sounds real gross, but I'm gonna keep it 100. It's so bad, like I would cry. I also suffered from dandruff, which you've heard me discuss in other videos when I'm talking about my hair products, and I didn't think that it was a skin issue. I just thought that maybe it was because I had too much hair and my scalp couldn't breathe, but turns out that having a lot of dandruff is a sign of dermatitis. Eczema is also known as dermatitis. So what is eczema? Eczema is a skin condition, okay? I'll put the formal definition right over here, right? It's different than psoriasis. It's a skin condition, and people from all ages get it. You could be an infant to an elderly person, like anybody can get it, and it's very, very itchy. If you scratch it too much, it gets really irritated. Sometimes it can bleed. It's very uncomfortable. It's just not fun. And so I decided that I was going to take the initiative to get down to the bottom of my dermatitis, because I noticed that my eczema was spreading. So I had never had eczema on my knuckles before, and then last month, or like I think maybe a couple months ago, I noticed that I was getting it on my knuckles. So I was like, oh no, I can't have this spreading to like other places. Like God forbid, like I got eczema on my face, that would not be cool. So I said I need to nip this in the butt. I decided to go to a dermatologist. I went to my primary care physician, and my primary care physician already knew that I had skin issues, and he had been trying for years to try to correct the issue. He gave me so many different creams. I can't even count how many creams he gave me, and nothing would take away the eczema. It would maybe like help with the itching a little bit, but that's about it. It never truly went away. So I finally asked him to refer me to a dermatologist. He did that, and I went 2 weeks ago. I visited the dermatologist. As soon as I walked into the dermatologist's office, she looked at my skin. She examined like all the parts of my body that had the eczema. She prescribed me a cream, a gel. Then she prescribed me another like cream jelly substance for my ears. Then she gave me like a little soap for like my scalp. And then she gave me an antihistamine to take in the morning that would not cause drowsiness, so that I would be able to take it and work. And then she gave me another antihistamine to take at night. Then she sat down and explained to me that eczema is sometimes the body's way of reacting to an allergen, which I didn't know that. When you think of allergies, you think of like peanut allergies. Like if you eat a peanut, then you get anaphylaxis or you break out in hives. Or if you have seasonal allergies, when you go outside, you start to sneeze. Like I didn't think that eczema was a form of an allergy. That was brand new information to me. But she explained to me that sometimes eczema is the body's way of reacting to a certain allergen. So doctors can prescribe you all the creams that they want and put it on top of the eczema, but if you don't remove that allergen, the eczema will truly never go away. So after she prescribed all this stuff for me, it literally arrived the very next day in the mail. Like it was very, very quick. She told me to use that stuff in the morning and at night religiously. And so I did that. And then she ordered an allergy test. She ordered 2 allergy tests. She ordered a blood test where she sent me to LabCorp, and I had to get about 5 vials of blood taken out, and they tested for a bunch of different things. And then she ordered a patch allergy test. And so I'll get more into the patch allergy test now. So the patch allergy test, those who follow me on Snapchat, if you don't, you should totally follow me. It's Caitlin Rose 41, follow me. But those who follow me on Snapchat have seen some clippets of the patch allergy, but now I get a chance to go more into depth about it. So pretty much how it worked was on Friday, today is Monday. So on Friday, after work around 4:30 p.m., I went to the dermatologist's office and they put patches on my back. It literally looked like stickers, like really long, clear stickers. And on each sticker, there was 5 little white squares on it. And so she covered my entire back with it. I had a total of 80 allergens on my back. So each white square was a different allergen. Then she covered it up with like a piece of plastic and like an adhesive glue. And I wasn't allowed to get it wet, so I couldn't shower. I had to take little birdie baths, or some people call it a hoe bath. So I couldn't wet my back. I couldn't do things that would make me sweat a lot, so no working out, no saunas. I pretty much just had to stay home. They advised me, they advised me not to wear a bra. They said if I do wear a bra, to make sure it's really, really loose, but they would much rather me just not wear a bra. So all weekend I've been braless, which I'm cool with because I don't like bras anyways. So yeah, they put on the patches, and then they said that the patches might change color and that might be a chemical reaction, or it could be just your body reacting to the allergen, and that I might experience itching or whatever the case may be. So the rest of Friday, I felt perfectly fine. Some of the patches did change color. This is how my patches looked by Friday night. I was fine. I was able to sleep perfectly fine. I thought I was going to have a difficult time sleeping, but I didn't. When I woke up Saturday morning, the patches looked like this. And I felt a little bit of itchiness, but nothing too crazy. So I was perfectly fine. Like, other than some of the patches changing color, like I really wasn't like irritated or uncomfortable. Then by Saturday night, the patches looked like this. So I clearly knew at this point that I was definitely reacting to something, because the colors were very, very different. And although the dermatologist said that that could just be like a chemical reaction of the allergen mixed with some sweat changing the color, it could have also been a reaction. So honestly, I didn't know what the colors meant. But Sunday, y'all, yesterday, I was itchy. Like itchy. Like I spoke too soon, because Sunday I was pretty much itchy all day, mostly in my upper back. Like I could feel like the places where the itchiness was, and it felt like a mosquito bite that you couldn't itch. Like I've never experimented. I've never experimented with drugs, but I feel like if a crackhead couldn't get his fix, he would feel like I was feeling on Sunday. Like imagine not being able to scratch a mosquito bite. Like I was so uncomfortable, and then sometimes like it would sting, so it felt kind of like a little like a burning sensation. I'm like, what is happening? Like I felt so uncomfortable. I went to church. I should have stayed home, but I went to church and I was okay at church. I wore this exact same hoodie with no bra on. I felt real exposed because I'm not that type of person to walk out the house with no bra. So it felt really, really weird, but I really wanted to go to church. So I went to church with this oversized hoodie, and I was just feeling itchy. And then I went straight home, and I was super itchy there. And then like the itch would come and go, and there was nothing I could do about it. I couldn't take Benadryl. I couldn't take an antihistamine because that would defy the purpose of the test. The purpose of the test is to make me react so I can see what I'm allergic to. So now fast forward Sunday night, this is how my patches look. Clearly at this point, I know that I'm reacting to something because I could see it in the patches and I could feel it. And so I'm like, I just need to know what's going on. So today's Monday and I just came back from the dermatologist's office. My appointment was at 10:30. I decided to go a little bit earlier in hopes that they would see me sooner because I literally just wanted to take the patches off. I wasn't feeling good. I was uncomfortable. Like I just wanted it off. So I went earlier and thank God they took me in earlier. They took off all the patches. And the nurse immediately said, you definitely reacted to a lot of stuff. And I was like, a lot of stuff? She's like, yeah, you have several allergies. Like, it's clear that something is going on. And then this is how my back looks like now without the patches. Granted, after this picture, well, before this picture, she put like cream on because I was super itchy. So she put antiseptic cream on to make me feel a little bit more comfortable. And then now after I finish filming this video, I'm gonna go take a shower, wash all this off, and hopefully feel better. But homegirl left the office and came back with this. I have a total of, hold up, let me count for you. I have 12 allergies in total and one severe one. I will get into depth of what those allergies are right now.